So, I am not here to tell you another rumor of who Arsenal are trying to sign this summer transfer window. No, I'm sure you follow enough creators who already do that on a daily basis. I am here, however, to complain about who Arsenal is not chasing, and it makes no sense to me. Now I know there are a lot of gurus out there who know the ins and outs of the game more than I do and understands the financial consequences when Arsenal chase, players that they can't necessarily afford. I don't get it. Makes no sense to me. A club is not supposed to be a profit-making machine. We're supposed to go in for the best of the best in every single position. So I'm here to complain, and I'm sure you've seen it in the thumbnail, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. Victor Osimhen and Arsenal. Why isn't it a thing? Like I said, financial gurus explain to me in the comments about the financial aspect. I'm going to talk about the player and the player only and what he can bring to this team and why it doesn't make sense to me why he's not being considered. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Let me talk about Victor Simmon for a bit. Now, I don't know what you think of Victor Simmon. I have my thoughts. I've come on here and I've criticized him on some of his antics, mostly off the pitch. I've had some issues with his on-field display. We see him a lot raising his hands at his players, yelling at his players when he doesn't receive the ball, or when his players, become selfish and try to take a shot, which we know players should do sometimes because that's how we get worthy goals or some of the best moments football has ever created. But not when Victor Osimhen is the hungry striker that he is, because sometimes he's giving it to his own team players and making them know that they should give him the ball to finish. Now, does he have anything to stand on when he says that? Yes, he's one of the best finishers in the last 5 years. Easily. We all know this. I'll read out his scores for us soon. But we know Victor Osimhen has been one of the best strikers in the last 3 years. But why are we not going for him? I'm not going to talk about the money like I've already said. Why are we not going for somebody that can change the mindset of the team? Somebody that can force things, somebody that can make things happen, somebody that when he steps on the field, defenders physically and very clearly are shaken up. It is very clear to see. Every time he comes up against teams, and he's done it in 2 leagues. He did it in Italy for the last 2 years before the issue at Napoli happened. And he did it again in Turkey. Not just doing, he's also breaking the record for, I think he scored the most goals of any foreign player in the Turkish league ever in a single season. Broken that record. Well and truly, I think he beat it by like 3 goals or so. Why are we not talking about this man that's done it in the league at least twice? Brought Napoli their first title in God knows how long, as well as Kvaratskhelia, who is now flourishing in PSG, who has also won the Champions League in PSG. Another issue I have with Osimhen is his off-the-pitch issues that seem to have been dying down a little bit. He has attacked a Nigerian legend, Finidi George, publicly. He has attacked people who just criticize him online several times. He's attacked reporters who are trying to interview him. And I know I'm not trying to say these people are perfect. Some of them are deserved. But you expect a certain type of professionalism from players. And now I wonder if that's the reason why why Arsenal are not looking to him. We know how important, mannerisms are to Mikel Arteta. We know this. He's never made it a secret. He talks about the personality of players, not just how they actually play, not just on their footballing quality. He wants someone that will not bring the team down. So these are the 2 reasons I feel like maybe we're not considering him. But are those enough? I don't think so. I'll tell you why. There's something that a player does to fans when you see his hunger on the field. And Victor Osimhen cannot hide that. He cannot. Trust me, I'm Nigerian. I see him play for this country every single time. He fights and dies and puts his foot in every single opportunity he gets. He does not play about that. And there's something he does to the fan base. So many times this last season is too, what's the word? It feels so structured. Victor Osimhen will bring something different. And then the fans seem to get bored. You're not going to have any boring Emirates when Osimhen is there screaming at everybody, his own players, tormenting all the defenders that he's coming up against. And it will give us a sense of, okay, there's somebody that we can cheer. There's somebody that we can push. There's somebody that can give us a new sense of belief, a new form of hope that we haven't seen in so long. That is what Victor Osimhen can bring to this team. He's going to cost a pretty penny. His wages should be high, and deservedly so. He has earned to be one of the highest earning players in the world. But I think it's something we should really consider. It is something that we should do. It'll be a shame to see Victor Osimhen go to a Saudi league, or maybe go to a rival team in England, Chelsea, Manchester United. Imagine the pain. Imagine how I would feel. Even though I don't think Chelsea is going to sign him, they've already signed Liam Delap, but they were close to signing him a few transfer windows ago. We cannot let that happen. Manchester United have signed Cunha, so maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe, who knows? But we desperately need a striker. And I know Sesko has been mentioned, which I don't understand, because he doesn't have the facilities, big man. He doesn't have, okay, let me rephrase that. He might be quality, but he doesn't have the numbers to back it up. He's quite young, understandably so. He has a higher ceiling maybe than all of them. But we're not at that stage in a season where Mikel Arteta needs to win a major trophy. I think we can all agree. Let me know if you disagree. This season is the season that Mikel Arteta has to win a major trophy. If not, he might get the sack. I know there will be context to be played out, but this season, as of now, we know that if he doesn't win a major trophy, he is being sacked. Let me know if you disagree in the comments. Why are we trying to get somebody that will be an experiment? That's what Sesko is in my eyes, because I don't think he has enough goals to back it up. He definitely doesn't. Not I don't think. Gyökeres obviously has the most goals in 3 seasons than all of them. You know what? Let me ask. It's 2025. Let's ask ChatGPT. Let me ask ChatGPT live with you guys, who will be the top striker that we can sign? Okay, I've asked ChatGPT, who is the best striker Arsenal can sign right now to make them start winning trophies? Let us see what the AI will say. Okay, number 1, Victor Gyökeres. We see that he seems like the conversations are still happening with them, so he might actually be coming to Arsenal, but who knows? The last 3 seasons, I asked ChatGPT to tally this. 2022-2023 season, 22 goals, 12 assists in the championship for Coventry. 2023-2024, 43 goals, 15 assists, all competitions for Sporting Lisbon in Portugal. 24-25, 39 goals, 7 assists in 33 league games. Fantastic. Top total, last 3 seasons, 104 goals, 34 assists. Incredible. Number 2, and my man, my choice, Victor Osimhen. There's a little bit of a Nigerian bias here, but I think we all know how much of a quality number 9 he is. Victor Osimhen, 2022-2023, 31 goals, 5 assists in 39 games. That's in the Serie A, by the way. 2023-2024, this is when he was having so many injuries and so many issues with the managers. 17 goals, 4 assists. And Napoli weren't doing well that season. 32 games, and he only scored 17 goals and 4 assists. But last season, 24-25, 26 goals, 5 assists in 30 Turkish Super League games with Galatasaray. So in the last 3 seasons, 74 goals, 14 assists. Now, Benjamin Sesko is number 3. 18 goals, 3 assists for Salzburg. That's 22-23. That's when they signed him. Leipzig signed him. 23-24 season, he scored 18 goals, 2 assists. And 2024-2025, 13 goals, 5 assists in 33 Bundesliga games. In 3 seasons, 49 goals, 10 assists. There's a big difference. There's a big difference in these 3 players. Honestly. Gyökeres, I know he's a lot of people's favorites, but for me, I don't know. He flourished in the championship. I don't rate the Portuguese league. Maybe I'm wrong to not rate the Portuguese league as well. But somebody else has done it in a major top 5 league in Europe. I don't know if Portugal is considered top 5 league in Europe, but let me know. I definitely have my Nigerian bias playing in my head for this. I definitely know this. But I know that he will bring us something that we've lacked for several years. There is a fight that Osimhen will bring. There's a change of mentality that Osimhen will bring. I have seen it for club. I have seen it for country. There is a necessary change that he can bring in a season where Arteta has to win something. Why are we favoring Sesko, who doesn't deserve to be mentioned in the same category? Not yet. He might get there. Again, I will support anybody we sign. I will, and I'll back them fully, blindly as well, because that's what I tend to do, because I'm a loyal fan. But I want to start the conversation about Osimhen and Arsenal, and I hope somebody listens. So I hope somebody in the back end is keeping this, very, very low key until maybe there's real potential. Osimhen needs to be considered at the very least. I think we need to break the bank, break that salary structure that Arteta seems to protect with his life. Break it, because this season is crucial. We have to win things. Let me know your thoughts about this video. I've been gone for a while. Work has been working, but I also wanted a little bit of a break now that the season is over. I'm not watching the FIFA Club World, at least not yet. FIFA Club World Cup, I will start. I actually went to the Real Madrid game. It was just an experience. It was near in the city where I live, so I had to go watch that. It was great seeing Bellingham. It was great seeing Vinicius. It was great seeing that level of quality. It was beautiful to see. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for all rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. Have a great weekend. Take care. God bless. Peace.